Morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, this is one of those rare days every month in which we have a USDA crop report, and there's a lot of anxiety in the market going into the report. USDA really doesn't have a lot of new harvest data to change the numbers from August, but there is certainly a lot of widespread ideas, especially in the bean yields, and what may have caused the crop to drop because of the dry August weather. So we'll see if the USDA kind of meets the trade expectations or exceeds them, and then how volatile the market wants to trade. Overnight, beans are a little bit lower, corn and wheat a little bit lower. Might be some reaction to the fact that we have some rains that are moving across parts of Kansas, central Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio today. Behind these rains should be cooler temperatures for much of the week and weekend. Next week, the front that was supposed to move across the Midwest early next week looks a little drier. Still, the late week front looks to be maybe a good shot of rain for the Midwest. We did see overnight our weather guy put out a special report focusing on the fall weather and maybe the winter weather for much of the United States. He's looking for a little bit wetter than normal conditions for the fall for the eastern third of the United States. And as far as the winter is concerned, the eastern half of the United States could be colder than normal, and the southeast United States could be wetter than normal. Overall, he thinks there might be a little bit of disruption in late harvest across the Midwest and the eastern Midwest. The southern plains, though, remains dry, which could cause a little concern about planting of next year's 2014 U.S. winter wheat crop. Outside markets, and we saw some data out of China that continues to be supportive to their stock market. Australian stock market's also higher with some better jobs data. And also we saw that there was a report out of Russia and Ukraine that their corn crop this year might be bigger than expected, and they may have more to export. And actually corn prices in that area for export have continued to decline over the last few days. So as we get closer to the U.S. harvest, I think the market is still anticipating unless the USDA shows a much lower than normal, than expected soybean crop estimate today or in October, that prices drift lower into harvest. The corn and wheat market's getting a little oversold, and we'll have to see how much lower those markets go before the shorts decide to get out. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.